Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Am I speaking to Mr. Dipayan?
Yes, sir. Define this side.
Hi, Dipayan. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine, sir. Good afternoon to you. I hope you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing fine, Dipayan. Yes. So,
Yes.
Dipayan, as I'm new to this, I humbly request you to give me a short run through. So, firstly, I'd like to understand what is MDM and its features.
Sure, definitely, sir. Uh, MDM stands for Mobile Device Management. Now, the first thing that might come into your mind is that why was such a software developed? So,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
of developing this kind of a software is the fact that many a times we deploy a software on a particular tablet or on a particular device which is provided by the company to the customers.
okay.
Uh, there are several kinds of exploitations take place. For example, maybe illegal content is being watched on the device.
Mm-hmm,
Maybe some other kind of website are being accessed during the working hours of that particular institution, which is not supposed to be done. All in
mm-hmm,
all these lead to slack in efficiency, in work efficiency. As a
mm-hmm.
result of which, keeping it in mind, the mobile device management software has been developed and introduced so as to control the user and restrict the usage of the user per se only to what the company wants the user to do or wants the user to access.
Okay. Thank you. So, I have to share a few requirements just to understand that number
Sure.
one, can I stop viewers from watching unwanted stuff or videos or anything during working hours?
Sure, this can definitely be done. A better understanding of it can be seen while we explore the interface. As you can see, this is the screen of
Mm-hmm,
MDM, and as I log in, I,
mm-hmm,
uh, I logged into the MDM interface we seen here.
mm-hmm,
Question caters to restricting users from watching unwanted sites. So
mm-hmm.
definitely, here you can see on the left-hand side, there is something called as a website filter.
All
So the
right.
click on the website filter. Here,
Mm-hmm,
category which we want to ban the user from watching can be, typed in and added to the list. For example, as of now, all these categories have been blocked. All
mm-hmm,
and these categories have number of websites under them.
mm-hmm,
However, there is an option of unblocking. For example, social media sites. Now, if I am doing social media optimization, my company is doing that, I cannot block social media sites. So, what I'll do is that I'll go on allowed sites, I'll type the
mm-hmm.
social media site which needs to be worked on and add it to the list. As a result, that particular site will be allowed to be used or accessed on that particular device.
All right. Thank you. So, on my other important question is, can employees transfer confidential data to external sources?
Okay, uh, uh, that's a very important question, and it is especially when we are dealing with customers from departments of great confidentiality, or
Mm-hmm,
for example, the Navy, the armies, etc.
mm-hmm,
Question is quite natural. So, for that, keeping that in mind,
mm-hmm.
created this MDM. That's the very purpose of it. So, if you can see on the left hand side, you can
Yeah.
see settings, right?
Yes.
Under settings, you have even user management. Let me begin with user management. So as you can see, these are the roles a user can be assigned.
Mm-hmm,
Now, for example, I have a particular user, for example, Vishwant. Vishwant.
mm-hmm,
So if you, as you can see that he has been allotted the designation of a trainer.
mm-hmm,
Now, this designation restricts him to transfer data and various other things. That means the trainee designation comes under admin, who is
okay.
the master. Now,
Mm-hmm,
master can definitely control, as per the role requirement, what
mm-hmm.
he can do or what the roles which are under him or her can perform or what are the functionalities they can do. So definitely confidential data transfer is blocked.
Okay.
Be reassured from the fact that if you go on app management,
Mm-hmm,
here we can have if you click on student or group of students and click on the device OS that is being used, click
Mhm.
license ID. So I can enter the application name which can be blocked, which needs to be blocked, or which needs to be given access to and added to the list. So
All
as a
right.
result, what will happen is that if there is a file transfer manager or something like that, which allows the transfer of file, it can be blocked manually as well.
Okay. All right. Great. So if my tablet has a USB port,
Sure.
and I can also block transfer from via the USB usage of USB. Correct.
Definitely, sir. That can definitely be done.
All
Again,
right.
coming back to the same point, because USB transfer also uses an application to establish a connection between what is being transferred to the device it is being transferred. So that can be controlled under this panel, which you can presently see on your screen. So if I type in the connection protocol here, or if I type in USB transfer and give in the student ID, I can easily block or give access to it.
All right. And one last question. For example, I have certain apps, my own apps, which I want to be used in the organization or at my institution. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
So how is that possible? I have got certain apps and I want those apps being working on the MDM, on the
Sure.
software. So
Sure.
please share with me.
Yes. So now I'll explain you better with an example. As you can see, there are three users who are here. So if I click on Varun, you can see that these particular apps, which you can see on the lower right corner, if you can see Class Dojo, Microsoft Math Solver, Mathematics, etc. Are you able to see, sir?
Yeah, please.
So,
Yeah, please go ahead.
as a result, these are the apps which have been allowed by the IT administrator or the master, which are organization specific, and we have allowed access to that particular user to use these apps within that device within that particular time frame. So if your organization also has certain apps which needs to be allowed or which needs to be blocked, all this can be done through the app management portal, which is here. I can also show you that these are the things which the client gave us as a requirement to be installed, and these were done from our side. And the best part is, if there is a batch of students or people who are using the device, I can deploy the software sitting at one place to all the device simultaneously. I can send in a request, and the moment they click on the request, across all the devices, the same software would be updated or downloaded from their end. So I hope this makes the things clear and answers your question, sir.
Yes. Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you for explaining in detail. But the one last point is that if I have an app which only needs to be used in the MDM software, so it can be pushed or aligned to work and no other app can work other than that. As I informed, I can restrict or I can only allow usage of apps. Correct?
Correct, sir.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Japine. This was all I needed to know for today. And it was a pleasure having you and you giving me such valuable information. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
It
you.
is always a pleasure to answer your queries. Please feel free to reach us in
Right.
case you have any further queries or questions to be answered.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thanks a
much.
lot.
Have a nice day.
Okay.